Hello and welcome to everyone who's going to be joining in this present timeline, and for all of those who will be tuning in after the recording. You're all being accounted for and scanned by the archangels, our highest Christ light spirit guides, our guardian angels. We're just calling into this space now the guidance and energy and gridding. Hello, Earth Angel. And we're just asking that whatever we are meant to receive in this session for our highest and best good will be received gracefully and lovingly and in divine timing, in divine alignment. And it looks like we're going to be clearing some energy today. So for those of you that are going to be sticking around, I would not be driving or operating machinery. So if you are doing that, then you'll be able to access the recording through my Energy Healing membership. It's very low ticket. It's $11 a month for right now. And we're doing some aura cleaning, some aura sweeping, just so that you're in your energy, so that you are receiving from your heart, your soul. Welcome, Red. Welcome. What we're going to be doing here is an oracle read where we tune into our spiritual guidance. We tune into the love within our heart and in our soul. And we allow that to be what unfolds us into life. And hello Kayla, hello Earth Angel, hello Jen, hello everyone thank you everyone for joining. I don't announce these, so it's always kind of a toss-up as far as to will anyone show up? People always show up. Hi Jen. But just clearing it out. Looks like we're doing some chord alchemy here. So let's see. Let me first share, hello, I'm Bree, if you're new here. And what I'm going to be doing essentially in this session is my consciousness is going to be here and my light body will be here, but also my light body will be resonating in the Akashic records, where I will be seeing and receiving from our guidance what is most pertinent for the moment. And this does not mean that I'm going to be peeking into your secret life and knowing everything about you and your name and the people and the da-da-da-da-da. It's not like that. What this is me receiving the blueprint, the energetic, the maybe thread that is potentially holding some of us back. And then that thread is going to be infused with love. And I might talk about the thread. And there might be several threads going on at once. So I'm sharing this because I want you to receive this message of take what resonates, leave what does not. And I also want to share that when I am utilizing my psychic gifts, I am utilizing them so that I may assist all souls to find their alignment with source. So I am not utilizing my psychic gifts to know, and this does come up often, which is why I'm bringing it up, but I'm not using my psychic gifts to say, should you stay with this person you're in a relationship with, or is this person doing this to me, or will my house sell, or will I meet this dollar amount that I am aiming for. That is not the intentional energy that I am in. I'm allowing myself to access these gifts so that we all can take our perspective from where we maybe are in the mind to a more neutral, centered, and in the heart perspective. I think that clears up what I wanted to say. And I have to actually do a setting because I'm about to bring out the cards. And that means that I have to flip my screen. Nope, that's not right. Okay, wait. How did I do it last time? I am great in spirit, y'all, but when it comes to electronics and technology, not always. Okay, let's see here. I know how to do it. It's somewhere in here. Mirror video? Is that it? I think so. Let me see if the cards... This isn't going to be the first card. Maybe it is. Reads. Okay, they're reading good. Hi, Milan. Hi, Magic Man. Mr. Extraordinary. Okay, so it looks like we do want to start with Shamuel. Let me read the words on the card. Happy Friday, Kara. You know what? Let's first, before I read any more, let's do something together. We're going to take a deep breath into the whole body and clear out any kind of stagnancy. So let's just do that together. So we're going to breathe in to the whole body, the whole field, maybe some holographic breath, and release. Now we're going to take that breath and we're going to go a little wider than the body. So you're going to breathe in, go a little bit wider than the body, maybe stretch those lungs, and release. And one or two more of those. We're cleared out now. We're centered. We're in the field of our soul. And the ego is not a hindrance. So open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. And let's just tune into that statement. Yeah, I know you can't see the card the best, but you know what? We're going to get the energy, and the energy is really the most important. Wait, can I actually, though? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there's a little better. Hello, Ryan. Okay. I think that's okay. That'll work, right? Is that good? Is everyone good? Everyone cool with this setup? Because trying to get out of this pyramid on camera is... it's fine. Okay, cool. All right, good. So the statement that we're really tuning into now, and if you can tune into this deep, you're going to help yourself. So the statement is, your essence is love. Archangel Shamuel is coming to wrap us in this truth, to remind us of this truth. Your essence, your soul, love. It's love. Hi, Luke. So, why do we highlight this right now? We highlight this because what this is going to do is clear out all the stuff in your life that you are simply coming from an energetic that is not love. So we can apply this even to our troubles. Let's say we have people in our life that are treating us poorly. If we come from fear, it will hurt. It'll hurt a lot. But if we come from love, we can even see someone's behavior that's cruel, and we can see it from truth. And it's going to help us to not need to go through the entire process of taking something in from another about us that's negative and creating a subconscious pattern with that. So when we can see it from love and see from truth and see that every single time someone is treating us with judgment or scorn, or they're wanting to change us, or they're wanting us to feel a certain type of way that isn't love, we can understand that's a wound at play. And then from that point, we avert any kind of harboring of that information being sent at us from a wound. So when I say come from love, I don't just mean come from love when it's easy. I mean come from love always. We are one. That's a mirror. Everything out there, it's a mirror. So we treat these mirrors with love. We look into these mirrors with love and with, it feels like Mary Magdalene is back with me again. Excuse me a moment to reattune myself. Okay. Yep, she's here. Okay. Hello, Heather. So I have Mary Magdalene with me in my consciousness, and what she's emitting is unconditional love. And she's also emitting this frequency that is reminding you of empowered love. Love that is true and honest and true to the heart. Yeshua, or Jesus, and Mary Magdalene truly embodied unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. And they wanted us all to understand that the Christ is within all of us, this Christed light. When we come here and we do the light language and the DNA work, what we're really doing is activating your Christed light. Your Christed light connects you to Source at all times. It heals all wounds. It clears all confusion. It handles all toxins. It transmutes and alchemizes anything that which is not love. Yes. And so, David, this connection that we all have to our God self, our source self, our higher self consciousness, we can call this our oversoul, our divinity. It's accessible in all now moments and in all ways. And so now, instead of sharing words, I want you to feel what's going on in your body, because you've all accessed a new octave, a new center point in your heart today, here now. So I want you to just sense that place deep within your heart that is this pure love, that is not guarded or trying to predict anything at all. It's the rose without thorns. I'm so pleased you are all here, because it's always a co-creation. I'm tuning into all of our higher self-consciousnesses. That's why you may feel resonance with it. Because you're just feeling more of you. And by the way, please have the party in the comments. It brings me great joy. I love when you all connect here. You may even find a love match here, who knows? Or soul family. Feel free to use me as your dating service. Okay, so I'm going to pull another card, because that was woof. In fact, let's just do some handshake outs, because we really just like charged ourselves up with so much love. So much love. Shake them out. Come on. Shake them on out. Be silly with it. And if you're tired and depleted, then just like a gentle shake. Or, you know what? No, they're giving me more energy practices. All right. But first, I need to pull a dragon card because it's been calling to me. 2, 3, 4. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, okay, I'm centering. So Spirit's loading in some tools. And I'm going to share them with all of you. They're energy practices. They're tools to have in your energy toolbox. Especially when you're tired, depleted. You may feel drained. Let's see what else here. Let me just read these Akashic records. Hold on a moment. Okay, so when you're feeling depleted, drained, tired, exhausted, low energy, not motivated. Okay, let me keep going. Nope, that sounds like it. That's it for the threat of exhaustion in the field. So when you're feeling any of these type of ways, some tools are being fed in. So the first and foremost is give yourself grace to rest as much as possible on days like that. Do not force yourself into the chores, into the duties, into the any of it. You must rest, you must find balance and find the fulfillment within yourself before you can go to any of those things. There's also frequency music, which many of you are already using. However, some of you just need this reminder. If you're feeling a certain type of way in the body, let's say, and you're feeling exhausted, you can put on some frequency healing music, maybe binaural beats, for whatever the state of being you feel you are at. You can look this up. There's plenty of resources, plenty of free resources. My go-to frequencies that I enjoy most are 639 hertz. That really gets me into my heart space. That's just for me. It's not going to be, it may not be the same for you. You need to feel this out for yourself. But some key frequencies to potentially expose yourself to are 417 hertz. That's really, really powerful if you're needing grounding. 528 hertz. So it's good. It looks like a lot of you are already utilizing these tools, and that's beautiful. So 528 hertz is a DNA healer. So it's very lovely. 432 is another one. It's going to get you grounded. 639 is a beautiful one for connection, relationships. 714, is it 714? Is that right, Spirit? Spirit's saying yes. 714 hertz is going to help you with dissolving. This might be too much for some of you, and germs, illnesses. Believe it or not, we're coming around to these understandings. And then 963 hertz is what I connect to when I really want to. It's very helpful for the Akashic records. It's very helpful for getting into those upper chakras. Okay, what other things? Oh, and then this gentle energy practice, in case maybe the only way you're feeling connection with your chakras is yoga or qigong or an exercise. When you're feeling tired or you're feeling low energy, you can take your thumbs and rub small circles onto each finger. You can also give yourself a little foot rub, or rub your hands, because the thing about the hands and the feet, and some of you might be familiar with hand and foot reflexology, but you have the whole map of your whole energetic system on these surfaces that are, they're like beautiful map systems to reach all of your meridians and all of your chakras, all of your energetic field. So when you're feeling that low energy, utilize the hands and feet. And know that, okay, for some of you, and this will only apply to some of you, but for some of you, it's just give yourself the mental break, because you're kind of, okay, so it's not all of you again, it's only, it looks like about a third of you. Some of you are needing that rest, and then you're taking it. But then you're kind of guilting yourself about taking it. So let's have 2024 be the last year that we've done that. And know that when you... Are people going off in the comments? Let's keep this a safe space. This space is about healing. This space is about love. This space is about your soul. This space is about sometimes permission slips, like Kayla. If you're needing a break, take that break. Take it. Promise you it'll be valuable. So it seems like maybe we have some shadows we're releasing today, and that's okay. And you know what? Let's actually flip the script on that a second. Let's even love the shadows. Those parts of us that are getting a little riled up, getting a little pissed, getting a little triggered. Let's love those parts too. That's how we really can integrate them and turn the next trigger into gold. It's called alchemy. It's not comfortable, but if you move through it, I promise you, you'll find love, deeper love. So do we have like a certain person in the comments that's causing an issue so that I can handle it? What's going on? I really wasn't reading the comments. Let's keep it calm in the comments, please. Okay? We're here to spread love, please. I am a very loving soul, but I am here to hold the space of love. And so if we have a pollutant, I will need to keep the space clear. let's see what the dragon has to say about all of this. Shall we? Get the dragons in the space. Get the dragons in the space. We're going to break it up. We're going to break all of this nonsense up. Because why? We're here to heal. We're talking to spirit guides here. Are we going to sit and argue? Or are we going to talk to the spirit guides? And, you know, let go of some of the baggage that makes us want to feel like, I have to argue with people. Everyone has to agree completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm being weird about it and funky about it because I've got 2 kids and I put fights out with them all the time, people. So, like, you're all playing around with this host word. Like, what do you believe? You know what? No, we're not even going to go into it. Because you know what? We're here to heal. Let's all snap our fingers. Yep. I love this year of the dragon. I mean, what a year. It was like, what? But also so great. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the dragon has to say. We got the Omega Dragon. Sorry for shouting. This microphone's very sensitive. Everyone okay? I didn't hurt anyone's eardrums, I hope. Well, we all got the dragon energy because we all pretty much came from sort of a dragon energy. Go into the seraphim, figure that out, and you'll understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying we're all like dragons in our soul. Julia! Everyone, please be kind and loving because I have a very special person in this space. And it looks like we're going to just block Chris because it was becoming an issue. I see people. I'm sorry I didn't handle it sooner. Should have listened. Okay, so we got the Omega Dragon. Harnesses the divine feminine power of creation and intention, hold your vision, and birth the higher consciousness. So I'm just going to hold this up close so you can really see this beautiful card. What? We've got multiple of these Chris's. What's happening? Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. La-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, I know. There's multiple of that Christian character. Might be a bot. Okay, so Greg, no, you didn't miss a lot. I mean, you did miss. You missed some fun, but don't worry. You know what? I'll post it on the YouTube. So, I hear you, Light Owl, about the mod thing. But here's the thing about the mod thing, if you must know. I have a quite busy lifestyle and children, and I don't always know when I'll be able to do these. So, trying to make it work with a mod is kind of challenging. Because I do these readings impromptu, like when the space opens. Yeah. But eventually, okay? You know, my kids aren't going to be small forever. And I'll have a lot more time eventually. And, okay, I'm actually going to read this card because I don't know if I've actually read it from the book yet. And I didn't share this, but we're working with the Dragon Oracle by Diana Cooper. The artwork is Carla Lee Moreau. And then we have the Archangel Oracle, also Diana Cooper. And the artwork is Jane Delaford Taylor. Holy moly, we've got a lot of these Christians. It's like a replicating situation. I'm doing my best, guys. Trying to keep these bots off here. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're back at it. You think he has 100 accounts? All right. Well, we'll just have to do this for like 96 more times. No big deal. It'll be fun. Okay. So, yeah. It's, you know what? The lesson I want to share that I'm amidst in life right now is just embracing exactly the moment I'm in. You know, and So there are parts of me some days that are like a little irritated because I want to be with my kids. I also want to be serving. I also want to be showing up in my communities and in my spaces. But what gets me through that is realizing, no, I'm going to be in this now moment. What will be, will be. What is meant to occur will occur. Radical acceptance. Absolutely. So there's this energy I want to express to all of you that we can all practice of how do I keep staying in my heart through the distractions? How do I keep staying in my heart despite what my mind might be presenting for me? And, sticking to your intentions. And my intention is love. So when I hear basically, I'm just trying to really click it into the human. So when my mind is saying that thing in the moment of, I've been playing this checker game with my kids for 2 hours and I want to be doing an oracle read on TikTok, okay? The mind might chirp in and say that. But I'm saying, wait a second, is that love? Or is that a fear that if I can't have both, I'm somehow off the mark or I'm somehow misaligned? So it's, I call my business Soul Healing with Bree because I want you to understand that the soul is doing the healing. When you return back to your pure soul, none of that programming or ego stuff or limiting beliefs can get in your way because your soul is pure and your soul knows exactly what your soul needs. Oh, we've got another one. And, I could charge a lot more money for my services, but I don't because I'm here for love. I'm truly here to love on all of you and remind you of who you really are. No, you know what? We're not going to let them get us down. Right? We're learning how to stay centered in distractions. Didn't I just channel that? Okay. The light owl, you know what? I'd like you to get backstage or, I don't know. I don't have any weird human things. Yeah, Bradley, we're having some issues today, but it's okay. It's all good. It's actually helping my algorithm. Always a silver lining, Always. For realsies. Okay. Let's see here. 108. I love that number. Okay. So I'm going to read the message on this card to really just get us tuned into it. Sound good? So the Omega Dragon helps us harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Ninth dimensional Omega Dragons carry the divine feminine vibrations of Shekinah, the universal energy that created our world. Shekinah is the feminine counterpart of Archangel Metatron's higher light and represents pure, creative vision. These powerful beings are assisting the birth of higher consciousness on Earth. Collectively, they hold the vision for the new golden age, and this will enable us to achieve the intention set by Lady Gaia for the evolution of the planet. These beautiful silver white dragons will also help us hold a personal vision for the highest good. Can you feel them? I feel these dragons as a little icy, I'm not going to lie. It's like a very crystallizing energy. Every wish starts with a thought that is translated into a picture. These dragons can see into our mind and will hold our vision with us. When an Omega Dragon comes to you, it is time to give birth to a special new project, pathway, or aspect of yourself that has remained hidden. Call upon these dragons to fill you with the power of divine feminine. This will enable you to hold your vision and bring it to fruition in a wise, balanced, and harmonious way. Most important of all, ask the Omega Dragon to look into the greatest desire of your soul and hold the vision of bringing it to manifestation. These dragons can be any shape or size, so just still your mind. Still the mind. And give them permission to merge with your energy. Ask them to soften your path and the paths of all who hold the vision of the new golden age. Yeah. What a good one. Ooh. Do you guys feel that energy? Very powerful stuff. Very powerful. And silver white. So what I'd like us all to bring our consciousness to right now is first the red cord from our root down into the earth. Just sense it, feel it. Give it a little love. Maybe turn it into gold instead of red, or a different color if you wish. And then sense the silver cord that goes up from your crown, connecting you to source. Are you feeling it? I know you're feeling it. Okay, so when you're in this connected state, all right, you're grounded. You feel supported. Your body feels supported. Your body feels held. Your energy field feels anchored. Anything that even makes its way into the system, it can go down that cord and get alchemized. Thank you for being here, little divinity 999. I appreciate you in the space. I felt your love. And then when we tune into that cord up, 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 what I'm getting is in any moment, and some of you are going to have a moment coming up, maybe in a similar situation like I was in today with those comments. You're going to follow that silver cord up, 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 so that you can see from a more holistic view. You can see from beyond the parts of you that may feel the need to get tangled up in it. You can see from beyond the parts of you that may feel that what's occurring is because they are innately bad. So you see, by doing this, by having this ability to pattern interrupt your life, having this ability to stop, pause, be, before you carry out a pattern that is looking to be released, you become superhuman. It is the truth. Watch. Because you're going to have a moment coming up. And it's going to be a moment where in the past you would have done something that doesn't help you or anyone else. And you're going to do it different. You're going to go up your silver cord and you're going to see that there is so many options. 1,000,000 options. It's not just this or that. That's what happens in the 3D. Can I go this way or that way? Is it up or down? We get locked into this programming. But when we go quantum, there's no box for us to be in when we go quantum. Because we realize it's all the same thing. And all any of it needs down there is love. quantum state is being infinite. It's realizing there's infinite options right now. There are infinite pathways. Infinite. A lot of you have maybe something in your life right now where you feel like you have to make a decision and you think there's two options. Infinite options. Infinite. And guess what? There's another version of you somewhere that's already kind of figured this stuff out. And so when we're tuning into our higher self, we're scanning out, we're getting more holistic in our viewpoints. We're getting more holistic in our decision-making skills. Watch things shift. And then do a little reflection for yourself, because you're going to start to notice when you start to shift these patterns, maybe minimally at first. Maybe instead of getting angry, you do breath work and a workout. Instead of like expressing that anger to someone in a hurtful way, you do that. And then a couple days later, you, instead of having, something that's unhealthy for you, food-wise, you have something healthy for you. And then a few days later from that, you realize, I'm getting that headache again, and it's just dehydration, so you have a big glass of water. Instead of going, ew, I have headaches all the time. And then you do that. And you do these small changes in your life that help you realize that coming back to your center, coming back to your soul, coming back to your alignment is the easiest thing for you to do. It is easy. You will get to know that it is easy. And all of the things that you're flagging and tagging in your life right now as the problem or the issue or the whatever, self-resolve. You don't have to sit there and, how am I gonna, self-resolve. But you need to let go on how the universe is going to provide what you need. You have to let go of how it's going to look to really, really anchor this right now. So I had to let go of, I wanted to show up here today, and I'm so glad I did. And I'm also so glad that trolls in the comments don't rile me up anymore, because that would prevent me from being here fully me. So you're going to start to see these patterns shift. You're going to start to see yourself have a different perspective and response to the quote-unquote issues or struggles in life. And you're also going to see yourself show up in a different energetic to the dream opportunities and to all the things that you've been calling in. When they start to arrive, you'll be able to receive them. And some of you just need to practice receiving. To be very vulnerable, this is something I've worked on strongly this whole year, is I'm used to giving. I'm good at it. I don't mind giving. Giving is easy for me, but receiving, I needed to train myself again to receive. I'm glad you're here, Trevor. And some of you just need to do that too. And if you flag right now, okay, wait, actually, I do have a problem receiving. It's invite yourself to small ways of receiving. Small. Go small at first. And feel how good that feels, and then honor how good that feels. Yes. Valerie. Mm-hmm. And imagine a world where every single being in the world knows they're provided for, knows they're divine, knows they have everything they need within, knows they're connected to Source no matter what they do. Imagine a world like that. We would not see war. We would not see trolls in the comments. We just wouldn't. There'd be no need for it. So the way that we can help the whole world and ourselves is by doing that for ourselves. Love yourself fully. Every single part of you. And then all you're going to be doing is giving love to others naturally, without having to try. And it won't be from an energetic of that you're doing it for a maybe not so pure reason. Steve, that is my free will choice to make, and it helps me. Thanks, Greg. Okay. Let's take a few deep breaths together. 33 in the group. Take a few deep breaths into the heart space. I'll do it with you. Just clearing out, making way for more miracles and gifts to pour in. Okay, we're going to pull an angel. I'm going to have some water first, because this is a lot of light codes. Can you feel the light codes? And I don't know if my niece Julia is still here, but Julia, I'm sorry about those commenters. And I love you, dear. Okay. So, 4, 7. We're getting 2 more angels. And boop. I think we're okay on time. You're releasing, Mel. That's beautiful. And it sounds like I only caught a little bit of your comments, but it does. I'm seeing your energetic. Mel, can I see your energetic field? Your higher self already approved it before, but I'll just share. Oh no, you didn't overstep. The light owl, you didn't overstep. Okay, so Mel, what I saw is that you released a block in your crown. And then I got the thread of, this thread was knocking at my door a few times in the past week. The hopeless, like you've been trying and trying and trying and you kind of want to give up because it's just like you're just tired of trying. That was released, Mel. That's what I saw anyway. And of course, only if you allow it. And so yeah, and this is interesting. So exhaustion and things were brought up earlier. And it does feel like a lot of this is linked in with the crown of, So this is what I'm getting from the Akashic Records. I'll go ahead and just share it, if that's all right with all of you. Only if you're going to only receive it if it's for you. All right, so what I was getting was the main release from this session was this very, very tiny hair-like thread in the crown chakra that I'm just reading the thread. Just a moment. It's a voice, I will say, that was being experienced of, getting a lot of statements. So the voice was saying, like, this is too good to be true, that's too much for you, or that's too grand for you, or that love is too powerful for you, or too big a dream for you. It's slightly induced with programming of stay in your lane. Yeah, maybe people in your life that were telling you you'll never amount to that. I can resonate with that. Yeah, but it was released. So if you're having any kind of tingling in the crown, some gentle taps is really helpful. Also a lot of water. because here's what milk and honey is coming in. So when you can open up that crown, you're going to get that full flow of your Taurus field again, meaning all these cycles can complete themselves naturally. And it's a very beautiful process. So really allow yourself to open into those dreams, allow yourself to open into your highest excitement. And Mel, that's, for you, I would say open into your highest excitement is the message from Spirit. Let yourself have that excitement. Let yourself open into it fully. No reservations. And then no mild beet juice. It's really good for the root chakra. That's what I got about beet juice. It's also really good at grounding and cleaning the blood. I don't like beets, Luke. So I'm just reading the field. Hopefully this is pertinent or accurate for you. 4 and 7 though, right? Isn't that what I said? I think so. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I gotta take some tingling up here too now. Spirit's giving us presents. Okay, so, throat, yeah, be full of you. No more holding back. No need to hold back anymore. Hand yourself that permission slip that you don't have to hold back anymore. There's just no need. Go big. Go big, dream big, go after it. Be all the way you, speak it out. Tell your truth. I don't know what kind of accent's coming through right now. I'm like sweating. Woo! Woo! It's fun though. Okay, the first angel we got was Archangel Lavender. I love her. Prepare for soul healing. Forgive and release everyone. So whatever it is that you felt like was like your hinge, like the thing holding you back, or like that annoying whatever, let it go. Let Archangel Lavender take it from you now, child. Just allow her to fly it away. I really wanted to be a thespian in high school and I didn't. But I can do that here now, so it's all good. So Archangel Lavender is showing up to soften us and to remind us that and Jen and Luke, loving all of this love, loving it so much. Amplify that love. Okay, so what I'm getting is lavender is actually a color, or if you can access from fresh lavender, some of you are needing that reminder from Spirit. You just smelling it, you just being around the color of lavender, it's really going to help you get into that softer, gentler, more open, loving, willing to receive energy. And it takes you, so they're showing me two different things in my consciousness. This is fun. Okay, so they're showing me like the violet flame, for example. Like that's going to be like, it's going to be kind of like intense in your life. Like it's going to blast out anything that shouldn't be there anymore, or that's not for your highest and best good, essentially. But when we bring in lavender, it's like a lot more of a, it's like the violet flame, but like the violet flame with a cozy jacket on, or like a cozy blanket on. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. I'm just, and Bella just painted walls violet and lavender. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at Spirit just like reminding you in all the ways to just follow your heart and to be immersed in the energy that is calling your soul into the fullness of existence. So cool. So cool. So yeah, call on lavender when you're needing like that soft inspiration is the energy that I'm getting, to sum it up. But of course, always remember that the energy will be the most potent, the most powerful, the most impactful. And words, we can find words, but energy will always speak the most volumes because we are all energy. Okay, so Archangel Christine, and it feels like my mom is sending a blessing from beyond the veils. Her name was Christine in the human form. Okay, so accept the Christ light. Oh, this is so full circle. Oh. Okay, so your spirit guides, for those of you that are open to this and have said yes to this, feel in your heart now, because there is this beautiful gleaming ball of wisdom and loving compassion that is now being emanated to each and every single one of you. Just feel it there. Your mom's name was Christine too. Oh, Mel. What a beautiful connection. Wow. Oh, and Heather, what? Do you see how magical all of this is? Mel, Heather, wow. Christine, she's popping in with the Christed light. With the Christed light. My kids are, they're nanas. That's funny. Wow. Okay. Okay, so feel this ball of light now in your heart, around your heart. This ball is actually very large, is what I'm seeing. So it's a ball that's actually going around your shoulders, around your whole upper torso area. Another parallel, Mel, my mom's birthday was December 24th. So let's just take a moment now to potentially share love with those that are no longer on the earth plane. This just loving wisdom, this loving compassion. And just remembering now that when our loved ones crossed over, they are remerged with their soul, their true soul, their true self, their spirit. And so we are all of source and spirit. And so they leave us on the earth plane, yes. But our souls will always be connected through the field of love. Okay, so I'm just getting a few energies I'm going to channel in. We're being infused now with golden light. This elixir of hope is how they are presenting it. An elixir of connection to source. So feel this pillar of light now. Ooh. Connection to source. So feel this pillar of light now. Ooh. Connection to source. So feel this pillar of light now. Ooh. There's nothing like channeling and then getting... There's nothing like channeling and then getting kicked off TikTok. You know, nothing like it. I'm sure I looped there for a while because there was like a thing on my screen and I didn't even know, and I was channeling full blown. Okay, so back into it. Yeah, the synchronicities are popping. And here's the thing. we're still getting infused with like unconditional love that extends beyond our wildest imagination. So just feel that, embrace that. And we also were getting a lot of love, which is like really why I dropped into the channel, from those that are no longer with us. They were really sharing love. So if that applies to you, or that is feeling truthful to you, just know that you are loved. You are very loved. And okay. So sometimes when I channel, like, my cheeks get really pink. Free blush. Thanks, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to pull maybe one more card, maybe two. We'll see. We're having fun. Everyone having fun? Everyone feeling good? We're all turning red. Oh, Heather, Mel, we just definitely like had a beautiful experience with some loved ones. So that's probably why we're feeling a little woo. And Trevor too. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Everyone is welcome to the love. Ryan, we're all welcome to this love. This love is free and ever-flowing and infinite. It does not end. Ever does it end. Never. It does not end. I'm getting so goofy in this one. Oh my. Thank you, ancestors. Yes, they are present. Present. Okay. I'm going to pull one more angel, one more dragon. The hilarity of that statement. Okay. 3. Hey Maria, I'm gonna post this one, I think, on my YouTube, because it's been a spicy cocktail, let me say. Like a spicy, non-alcoholic cocktail of love and healing. Thank you, Christine. Beautiful soul. Okay, now we're getting Archangel Charity. I don't really often share my Bree-ness, so I'm just going to share getting Archangel Charity feels really important to me, because there was like minor voices in my head before getting on here, like there's probably going to be trolls, and like that might have even been like what brought in the trolls, to be real about everything. And I just showed up anyway, and I stuck with it anyway, and I'm just, I'm like giving myself a little inner high five in my heart space. And give with an open heart. Be generous. Okay. Whoop. IRL. So we're being generous, and we're, you know what? We're seeing. I know, Greg. I'll try to stop manifesting the trolls to the best of my ability. But it was fine. We all rolled with it, right? We're all good. We're all right. Oh, my coloring today. Okay, so giving with an open heart. If you're doing this in your life, and I'm sure all of you are, because you probably wouldn't be here resonating with this if you weren't, but when you're giving with an open heart and you can keep your heart open, oh, that's why we're here. And Archangel Charity is just kind of coming into my consciousness and just sharing, when you can learn to truly give from your open heart, you will receive more than you can ever imagine. When you can generate love within yourself and then just pour that love out without any ask of anything from anyone. And that's something that I've done in my life, and I'm so thankful I did, because I don't get as excited when I see, oh, I've made sales on my courses, than I do when I show up here and I'm just connecting with all of you and feeling you all, meeting this higher self that you are always in touch with and can always embody. So Archangel Charity is just showing up to offer you a scan of those you're connected with, and to ask yourself, where can I easily and fulfillingly give somewhere soon? And caveat, you're not alone. Are we all sending Maria love right now? Let's just all do that. Everyone needs love because it's what we are in our soul. It's what we are. And I've said this a million times before, and I'll keep saying it. The only time we suffer on this planet is when we stray away from love. Awakening is not for the faint of heart. Awakening is an honorable and courageous path. And awakening interesting. So Spirit's feeding in a message. I'm just going to channel in. I'm looking at my keyboard warrior angels to watch over the comments while I do. Okay. Spirit's just feeding in now. Let's soften around our paradigm of awakening. Let's build a symbiotic, healthy, balanced relationship with our awakening. Spirit's showing me that some of us, myself included, started to have this energetic that awakening is hard. And there were cases that felt very true. But what if we make awakening fun? What if we make awakening something that we honor and celebrate and embrace fully? And what if we can be softer with ourselves when we are shifting in consciousness? When we do locate that deep embedded limiting belief? What if we can be soft with ourselves and realize, I'm thankful that I chose awakening so that I could see this. I'm thankful that I chose to awaken so that I can live from purity instead of illusion. And what if awakening can be more of a they're feeding in game of the soul? And then for those of you that may be resisting it feels like the strongest emotions that are being denied are anger and sadness. So when we're in the human, we can feel this sadness. We can move through those days where we are crying, where we are wanting to just, we have the anger wants to be surfaced. What if we're moving through that and then we're making it out on the other side of that, which we will and we do, and celebrating that, yesterday I spent the whole day in bed crying and I released everything from my being that was holding me back, and I'm so thankful to yesterday me for going through that, because today I get to show up without it. Today I show up lighter. Today I show up and I'm not afraid of my anger. I'm not afraid of my sadness. I understand that as a part of being here. Because when we deny those emotions, the anger, the sadness, what are we also denying? The other polarity of those. We're going to deny the excitement. We're going to deny the full joy moments where we're just kids again, and we're immersed, and we're fully in love and fully feeling life in the moment and the depth of each moment. So have grace with yourself when you allow yourself again to feel. That's part of ascension. That's part of awakening. So the next time that you're feeling that emotion stirring, how can we soften around that? See, what is it here for? Can I release it? Can I move it through the system? Can I clear? What do I need to clear? Do I need to write a letter to someone? An angry letter? Say all the things? This is something that Oliver Nino, who trained me in energy healing, refers to often. If there is a person in your life that you're storing anger against or your resentment, write that person a letter, burn it safely. In a glass container, in an open air, do it safely. But some of you do need to do that, or just scream it out. Say the things you need to say in a way that is going to release it from your being and also not harm anyone. And then the sadness, sometimes you're going to need to cry, and it's not going to feel so comfortable. It's not going to feel great when you're in that. But I promise you, if you need to cry and you are releasing it and you are processing and you are allowing yourself to be with yourself, allowing yourself to be in your body for it, allowing yourself to move it through your body and into the earth and release it, I promise you, you're going to step forward from that feeling lighter, more in your soul, more aware of your essence instead of the efforting that the mind wants to do. Yes. And we're surrounding you in love the whole time you're doing it too. Remember that. You can imagine us all standing around you holding hands and just lifting you up as you do it and saying, we love you. Release this. You no longer have to be burdened, and we're here for you. We stand with you. We love you. We see you releasing your anger, your tears, your everything that you need to release, and we love you, and we're going to hold space with you. We're not going to judge you. We're not going to say stop feeling. We're going to say, we love you. We know you're going to make it. We know you're going to release whatever needs to be released and come out more you. So now, just to close the space, let's all just maybe use our healing hands for a moment, generating some love in the heart space, some healing in the heart space, the liquid elixir of unconditional love in the heart space, just generating that in our hands, letting it flow. And then let's just open up our hands and let's just share this love. Knowing that love alchemizes everything. Love, this neutral liquid elixir of love, neutralizes all the fear, all the toxic anger, all the toxic patterns of letting the sadness take us into a place of illusion. We're just going to dissolve with love. Spirit's also showing me many of you are having your hand chakras activated in a more pronounced way. If you'd like that, just allow it. Always knowing it's your free will leading the show. Your soul. Okay, now we're going to take our hands and we're going to rub them together, generate some heat. And we're going to bring them to heart center, if you can, if this is in your availability. And we're just going to say thank you, Spirit, for these shared moments of community. Thank you to every single person who showed up here and shared their love and shared their truth and allowed themselves to be brave and courageous to release what needed to be released. We're just giving thanks. We're giving thanks to Mama Gaia, the dragons, the angels for supporting us throughout the entire space. And just alchemizing everything back to love. Back to the origin, which is love. Feeling all of your hearts right now, and wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Exactly, the light owl. The imperfections are uniqueness. And also remember that perfect is defined different by each being. There is no real perfect. Not that we can all agree upon. Okay, so I hope that you all enjoyed this space. Believe it or not, we've done a lot of alchemy, a lot of healing, and you're all charged up right now with light. And your soul is more freely, thank you for being here, Maria. Your soul is more freely in the body now, more comfortably in the body now. Because we're not resisting ourselves anymore. We're letting ourselves be us. We're letting ourselves come from the heart. We're letting our soul embody. That's what it's all about. So thank you all for joining. This was a beautiful space. Be sure to hydrate. Please, please, please. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. I made a funny video like that the other day and no one viewed it. I'm just kidding. But really don't forget to hydrate. I'm going to be really obnoxious about it and be like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to lead by example. And when I was drinking it, I was thinking, everything is love. And so, therefore, everything is love. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water. And so when you bless the water holds memory. The water's going to do it. It's going to do its magic. And it's going to clear you in a way that I can't even say with words. But if you don't believe me on that, you should look up the water experiments with Dr. Emoto, I believe his name is, Emoto, where he freezes water. Some of you might already be familiar, but what this is going to do for you when you look at this, and you're all going to be like, what is she talking about? They froze water, and then they spoke words, which are frequency. Words are spells. They spoke different things to the water and froze it. Trust me on this. When you look at this, you're going to receive something from it because you're going to realize how much water affects everything, how programmable water is, and the power of words. So, thank you all for being here. This was very, very... The copper pyramid? What about the copper pyramid? Oh, yes, I know. Isn't she lovely? I'm so in love with her. She's so lovely. She helps me so much. I love her so much. She's so nice. I did not think I was going to come on here and stroke my pyramid. But Merry Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year. And thank you for being here. And only Merry Christmas if you celebrate Merry Christmas, because all beliefs are valid. And I love all of you, no matter what your definition is written by you in the human form. I love your soul. Love your soul. I can feel your souls. I can hear the egos chirping in every once in a while, saying some things, but the soul is what we really are. Okay, thank you for being here. Let's take a deep breath in together. Closing in love. Namaste.